I declare war. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm driving. I'll see how this turns out. If it comes out bad, I'll just have to redo it. But anyway, yesterday I was on Facebook and I saw this video of rapper Young Thug wearing one of those Gucci sweaters. And I'm talking about the controversial Gucci sweater that's all black and it has a pull-up collar. It's like a turtleneck that you pull up over your mouth and it has red lips over it. And it resembles blackface. There was a controversy involving that. Because of that controversy, Gucci pulled the sweaters. They removed them from sale. People were saying, well, it was blackface. And rightfully so. They made those arguments that sweater resembled blackface. And when I get a chance, I'll post a thumbnail that compares the sweater to traditional blackface. And we all know what blackface is, man. Back in the day, they used to mock black people. They used to make a joke out of black people. They used to degrade and humiliate black people by dressing up in blackface, by depicting black people as subhuman, super dark, with bright red lips, huge bulging eyes, enormous noses, knotted hair, to make us look subhuman. And then not only would they wear this ridiculous costume, they would act buffoonish. They would make black people look as if we were stupid, as if we were clowns, as if we were a joke. That's how they would depict us. For many years, white people would wear these costumes, and then later on, black people would wear them. That's the history of blackface. That's the reason why people were outraged when they saw this sweater. But here you have this young rap artist by the name of Young Thug running around here with this blackface sweater on. Now, it was bad enough that you had that boxer, Floyd Mayweather, go to Gucci anyway, despite people calling for a boycott against Gucci because of this sweater. This guy talked about he gonna do what he wants to do, and he just went ahead to Gucci and bought up like over $100,000 worth of items after there had been calls for a boycott. That's bad enough. That's cool behavior in and of itself, as you saw in my video on that subject. But here you have a guy that actually goes out and buys the sweater that has caused all this controversy. And to me, that speaks to ignorance. To me, that speaks to his level of stupidity. And this should be no surprise. This should be no surprise at all. Because many of these rap artists are nothing but modern day minstrels. That's what they are. They represent the worst stereotypes of black men. That's what they represent. They are nothing but modern day minstrels, modern day coons. So it really shouldn't be a surprise that you got this guy running around here with this blackface sweater on. Because every day when he gets in that booth, every day when he puts out records, he is literally wearing a blackface by his conduct. Celebrating drug use, celebrating violence, celebrating drug dealing. And this is a guy who, if I'm not mistaken, this is one of those rappers that runs around with dresses on. So that's already telling you he's Hollywood's little bitch. He's the white man's little bitch. So I'm not surprised that this guy would do this, man. And, he was wearing this sweater. He was surrounded by all these other black rappers and stuff like that. They were in the studio with him. These kinds of people need to be ostracized. There's no reason why any black person in their right mind should be supporting a minstrel like this. This guy needs to be condemned for this. And I just wonder, will anybody say anything? Will anybody speak out against this, or will y'all keep buying this guy's records? Will any of these radio stations speak out against any of this stuff? Of course not, because they celebrate minstrel shows. They are nothing but modern day coon shows, a lot of these radio stations. Playing this music that degrades our women. Playing this music that celebrates destruction of our communities. So anyway, man, I just had to say something about this, man, because it is sickening. It is sickening that you have an artist that shows utter disrespect to the black community by wearing this blackface costume. Again, this should be no surprise. I mean, many of these people, you know, they proudly call each other niggas and stuff like that. And I understand that we use the word in a different way, but it's like we have embraced pathology. That's the term that this damn white man called us. And, you know, in many ways, we're the ones that breathe new life into that word, man. So again, you know, this is no surprise, man. These people coon every day. Every day that they put out a song, they're cooning. Every day that they put out one of these songs celebrating the destruction of black people, they are cooning. Every day they're doing this. Every day they're dressing up in blackface. So yeah, this is just sickening, man. You know, if we can boycott these companies for putting out these blackface products, then we need to boycott these artists who wear this stuff and celebrate this stuff, man. Here you got this boycott going on and you got this clown wearing this blackface sweater. Man, what the hell is wrong with him? To me, that's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. And this is not a mistake. It's like you see example after example of these companies coming out with this blackface stuff. And I wonder what that's about. Like, why are they doing this stuff now? What is the reasoning behind the timing? You know, you had the first example of, you know, that was heading in that direction with H&M when they put out that shirt that said "coolest little monkey in the jungle" with a black boy wearing that shirt. And then you had, you know, you had Prada release those blackface type figures, those menstrual type figures as purse accessories. And now you had Gucci with this blackface sweater. And they think we dumb enough to believe that that don't have nothing to do with blackface. They think that we're some kind of fools or something. But yet and still, you got these Negroes spending all these thousands upon thousands of dollars with Gucci. You got to be out your damn mind to wear some clothing from a company that doesn't respect you and doesn't respect your people, makes mockery of your people. Here we are in 2019, and you got some company having the nerve, the audacity to put out some blackface products. And even worse than that, you got this clown, this buffoon, this coon running around here with this sweater on. That guy should be chased out of black cities, man, trying to sell this music, this coon music and stuff like that, putting on a coon show. That guy needs to be ran out of black communities, man. But anyway, I just had to get on here and just air my frustration, man. And I just want to be clear, like, I really don't like having to get on this channel right here. I don't really like, you know, declaring war on my own people and stuff like that, man. I don't like having to talk about these coons that sell out in our community. I don't like it at all. But somebody has to do it, man. Somebody needs to call foul on these people, man. Somebody needs to check these people. Somebody needs to say something. Because too often this bullshit is allowed. Too often we just sit back and allow whatever to go on. That's why there's no accountability, man. That's why there are no checks and balances. That's why there's no respect. These people need to be ostracized, man. But anyway, let me see what y'all are saying before I sign out. Shout out to Sister. Shout out to DJ Wiz. Yeah, man, he has always been a clown. Since I'm driving, I'm not going to be able to read this or the comments. Shout out to Doug. I see you. Yeah, he's definitely coon trolling for sure. Yeah, so Doug said the reason why they're doing this stuff now is to constantly remind us. Yeah, man, he needs to change his name from Young Thug to Young Coon, man. But anyway, with that, I'm going to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you. I hope that you all have a great day and a wonderful weekend. Peace.